We are gathered here on this beautiful day to witness the joining of two hearts, which were meant to beat as one, two hands which were made to hold one another, and two people who were destined to share eternal happiness.
Lindsey and Nathan are kind people that take you under their wings and make you feel like part of the family from day one, which is one of the reasons why they deserve this beautiful day.
For happy is the man who finds a true friend, and far happier is he who finds that true friend in his wife. It would seem to me that the best relationships, the ones that last, are frequently the ones that are rooted in friendship. One day you look at the person and you see something more than you did the night before, like a switch has been flicked somewhere. And the person who was just a friend is suddenly the only person you can ever imagine yourself being with. Who gives this woman away to be wed?
Her mother and me.
I can't.
Love you. Thank you. Bless you. Thanks.
You two stand before me, eyes wide, knees weak, hearts aflutter, because there is no other person you can imagine yourself being with. You have seen one another under the brightest of lights and on the darkest of days. You have laughed until you've cried, and cried until you've laughed once more. And you will continue to laugh, because marriage is a funny thing. It no longer forces us to conceal our flaws, because the other person has already chosen to accept them, or at least tolerate them. It no longer requires us to face adversity alone, because that kindred spirit will forever remain in our corner. It is the shelter we seek in storms of sorrow, a canopy of compassion to protect our fragile hearts. It is the rising sun, giving us the greatest reason to wake up in the morning. It is a breath of fresh air in a yawning abyss. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are fleeting, others spanning decades. Some stories are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. As these two lovely people stand before us, we can't help but believe that this is not the good part, but the best part. Over the past 7 years, we have watched the love of Lindsey and Nathan grow into something spectacular. In the beginning, they were blind to its presence. Two high school seniors sitting only a few feet from one another in history class, and yet oblivious to their heart's desires. This is not to say they were ignorant to each other's existence. Nathan was well aware of the girl who would walk in wearing her puffy pink winter jacket, and Lindsey couldn't help but notice the tall boy who was constantly making fun of her. As fate would have it, they ended up in the same group in class, and despite the perpetual teasing, an unspoken bond formed between them. Now, while these flirtatious devices may prove effective, they can only convey so much. One side would be forced to take action in order for the relationship to level up. On the night of Liberty High School's bonfire, Nathan made his move. He saw Lindsey standing near the fire, radiant in all her beauty. This was his opportunity to confess how he truly felt, to bare his soul to the woman who would one day become his wife. So Nathan summoned his courage, walked towards Lindsey, and gently kicked her in the back of the knee. It was a start. Though the words did not come to him right away that evening, he would text Lindsey later that night, finally having the opportunity to prove he was worthy of her time. It did not take long for their hearts to align. As common interests were uncovered, conversation came naturally, filling the days with fits of laughter and constant smiles. The days turned to months, and it became apparent that this was not merely infatuation, but instead the beginning of something greater. Nathan and Lindsey had stumbled upon what most people spend their entire lives searching for: true love. I vow to help you love life.
I have vowed to help you love life, to always hold you with tenderness.
To one day go horseback riding with you.
Wait a minute, what?
Sorry about that. I don't know how that... Did you put that in there? No. I'm so sorry. We'll skip that.
Rewind.
Okay. To have the patience that love demands.
To have the patience that love demands. To speak when words are needed, and to share the silence when they are not. To live within the warmth of your heart, and always call it home.
Nathan, I vow to help you love life, to always hold you with tenderness, and to have the patience that love demands. To speak when words are needed, to share the silence when they are not. To live within the warmth of your heart, and always call it home.
Lindsey and Nathan will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and fidelity. I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear.
As a symbol of my abiding love.
As a symbol of my abiding love.
My eternal faith.
My eternal faith.
And my undying devotion.
And my undying devotion.
It is an outward reminder.
It's an outward reminder.
Of our inner unity.
Of our inner unity.
Would you now take the ring and place it on the ring finger of Nathan's left hand? I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear.
As a symbol of my abiding love.
As a symbol of my abiding love.
My eternal faith.
My eternal faith.
And my undying devotion.
And my undying devotion.
It is an outward reminder.
It is an outward reminder.
Of our inner unity.
Of our inner unity.
Nathan, I love you both so much. The way you two act together, I knew from day one of meeting you guys that you were gonna get married and have the fairy tale love that everyone hopes and dreams for. Every day I spent with Lindsey was filled with laughter, love, and appreciation for our friendship. I am so personally thankful to be a part of something so beautiful and so special. Now I have to let you two musketeers go off and do married couple things, but I will forever be here for the both of you no matter what it is.
Seriously though, congratulations. Yeah, you guys are wonderful. I love you both. Good job, buddy. Thank you.
I love you both so much and congratulations on this beautiful wedding. You both look great, especially together. Cheers to Nathan and Lindsey Breiner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor I now pronounce you husband and wife. Would you kindly kiss your bride?
Yeah, sure.